Welcome back to Fluent Vibe. It's Ria here, and today I want to start with a simple question. Have you ever looked at someone else's life and suddenly felt like yours isn't enough?
I think everyone has. Even if we don't admit it, we've all compared ourselves to someone at some point.
Yeah, sometimes it's small, like comparing looks, and sometimes it goes deeper, like comparing success, relationships, even happiness.
And the scary part is, comparison doesn't just stay a thought, it slowly becomes a habit.
And that habit quietly starts destroying your happiness. I feel like comparison has become so normal, we don't even realize when we're doing it.
Yeah, it's automatic now. You open social media, and within seconds, you're comparing your life to someone else's highlight reel.
Exactly. You see someone traveling, someone achieving something, someone looking perfect.
And suddenly, your own life feels boring.
Even if just a moment ago you were okay.
That's what comparison does. It takes away your peace without you even noticing.
Let's be real. Social media plays a huge role in this.
Yeah, because what we see online is not the full picture.
It's just the best moments, the perfect angles, the happy days, the wins.
But we compare that to our everyday life, including our struggles.
And that's an unfair comparison.
It's like comparing someone's highlight to your behind the scenes.
And still, we believe it. One of the biggest effects of comparison is feeling like you're behind.
Yeah, like everyone else is moving forward and you're just stuck.
You see someone your age doing better, earning more, achieving more.
And suddenly you start questioning yourself.
Am I wasting my time? Why am I not there yet?
But what we forget is everyone has a different timeline.
Yeah, life isn't a race, but comparison makes it feel like one.
Comparison doesn't just make you feel behind, it makes you feel not good enough.
Exactly. You start measuring your worth based on what others are doing.
And that's dangerous.
Because your value is not supposed to depend on someone else's life.
But when you compare constantly, you forget that.
You forget who you are and start focusing on who you're not. Another thing, comparison makes you lose your originality.
Yeah, you start copying others, thinking that's the only way to succeed.
You change your style, your goals, even your personality.
Just to match someone else.
But in that process, you lose yourself.
And even if you succeed, it doesn't feel real.
Comparison makes your happiness conditional.
Yeah, you only feel happy when you're doing better than someone else.
And the moment someone does better, your happiness disappears.
That's exhausting.
Because there will always be someone doing more, achieving more.
So if your happiness depends on comparison, you'll never feel enough.
You know, maybe the problem isn't that others are doing better. Maybe the problem is we're not focusing on our own journey.
Yeah, we're so busy looking at others, we forget to look at ourselves.
We forget how far we've come, how much we've grown.
Instead, we only see what we don't have, and that slowly takes away our peace.
Maybe it starts with awareness.
Noticing when you're comparing.
And gently reminding yourself, this is not my journey.
Because your path is different.
Your struggles, your timing, your growth, everything is yours.
And that's okay.
I think we also need to redefine success.
Yeah, not based on others, but based on what matters to you.
Because success isn't one thing.
For someone, it's money. For someone, it's peace.
For someone, it's freedom. For someone, it's happiness.
So comparing different definitions will never make sense.
Maybe you're not behind. Maybe you're just on a different path.
And maybe your journey is slower, but deeper.
And that doesn't make it less valuable.
It makes it yours.
So the next time you feel like comparing, pause for a moment.
Look at your own life, your own progress.
And remind yourself, you're growing too.
in your own way.
And maybe that's enough. You know, something I've realized, comparison doesn't just happen when we look at others. Sometimes it happens when we look at our own past.
What do you mean?
Like comparing yourself to who you used to be, your past version, when things felt easier or better.
Oh, yeah, that actually hurts in a different way.
You start thinking, I used to be more confident. I used to be happier.
I used to have everything under control.
And now you feel like you've lost something.
But we forget that every phase of life is different.
Yeah, growth isn't always upward. Sometimes it's messy.
Sometimes you feel lost before you find yourself again.
Another thing, comparison never really ends.
Yeah, even if you reach one level, you start comparing at the next.
Like you achieve something, but instead of celebrating, you look at someone doing better,
And suddenly, your achievement feels small.
which is so unfair to yourself.
Because you worked for that.
But comparison takes away that joy.
Constant comparison creates pressure, mental pressure.
Yeah, you feel like you always have to do more, be better, achieve faster.
And that pressure, it never lets you relax.
Even when you're doing okay, your mind says it's not enough.
And over time, that becomes exhausting.
Comparison also affects relationships a lot.
Yeah, like comparing your relationship to others.
You see couples online, happy, perfect, and you start questioning yours.
Even if your relationship is real, healthy, you still feel like something is missing.
Because you're comparing it to something that might not even be real.
And that can slowly damage something good.
Another thing, we start pretending just to keep up.
Yeah, pretending to be happy, pretending to be successful, pretending to have everything figured out.
Just so we don't feel left behind.
But that's tiring.
Because you're not living your life, you're performing it.
Comparison slowly kills gratitude, too.
Yeah, you stop appreciating what you have.
Because you're too focused on what you don't have.
And that creates a constant feeling of lack.
Even when your life is actually okay.
And that's the sad part.
You know, what if nothing is actually missing from your life except your ability to see it?
That's deep.
Like, what if your life is already enough, but comparison is making it feel empty?
Yeah, because comparison changes your perspective.
It makes you focus on lack instead of abundance.
And that shift changes everything.
So maybe we need to learn how to celebrate ourselves again.
Even the small things.
Yeah, small progress, small wins, they matter.
Because those small things build your life.
And if you ignore them, you'll never feel satisfied.
Practically, I think we also need to limit what triggers comparison.
Like social media,
Yeah, not completely avoiding it, but being mindful.
unfollowing accounts that make you feel insecure.
Taking breaks when it gets too much, and reminding yourself that it's not reality.
At the end of the day, it comes down to this.
Focus on your own path.
Because no one else is living your life.
No one else has your exact journey.
So comparing it will never make sense.
Maybe you don't need to be better than anyone else.
Maybe you just need to be better than who you were yesterday.
And even that doesn't have to be perfect.
Just a little progress.
A little growth.
A little understanding of yourself.
Because at the end, your life isn't about competing, it's about living.
And maybe once you stop comparing, you finally start enjoying it.
You know, Ethan, sometimes I feel like we don't even realize how much comparison controls us until we pause.
Yeah, because it becomes so normal that we start thinking this is just how life is supposed to feel.
Constant pressure, constant doubt, constant feeling of not enough.
But what if that's not reality? What if that's just a pattern we've learned?
A pattern we can unlearn.
I think the first step to breaking comparison is realizing you don't have to follow it.
Yeah, just because your mind compares doesn't mean you have to believe it.
Thoughts are automatic, but belief is a choice.
And that's powerful because it means you can choose differently.
You know what really changes everything? Your inner voice.
Yeah, the way you talk to yourself.
When you compare, your inner voice becomes harsh.
Like, why are you not there yet? Why are you so behind?
But what if, instead of that, you said, I'm trying, I'm growing?
that changes the feeling completely.
Acceptance is another big part,
Yeah, accepting where you are without feeling ashamed.
because your current phase is not your final destination.
It's just a part of your journey.
We also forget growth takes time.
Yeah, real growth is slow,
It's not instant, it's not perfect,
and it doesn't always look impressive from the outside.
but that doesn't make it less valuable.
Maybe happiness isn't about having more, it's about noticing what you already have.
Yeah, finding joy in small things, your daily moments.
Because when you're present, comparison fades away.
You stop looking outside and start feeling inside.
And this is important. You are not replaceable.
Yeah, there's no one else with your exact thoughts, your experiences, your perspective.
So comparing yourself is unfair.
Because you're comparing something unique to something completely different.
Maybe your life doesn't need to look like anyone else's to be meaningful.
Maybe your journey is not behind, it's just different,
And maybe that difference is your strength.
not your weakness.
You don't need to rush, you don't need to compete.
You just need to keep going,
At your pace.
in your way.
And maybe when you finally stop comparing, you'll realize something.
That you were never lacking.
You were just looking in the wrong direction.
And once you turn back to your own life,
You start seeing it clearly again.
the progress, the growth, the moments that matter.
So if you're listening right now, feeling like you're behind, like you're not enough,
Pause for a moment
take a breath.
and remind yourself,
You are on your own path,
and that path is valid,
even if it looks different,
even if it's slower.
even if no one else understands it yet.
This was Fluent Vibe Podcast, a space where you don't have to compare, you just get to be yourself.
Real conversations, real thoughts, real growth.
Take care of yourself and be kind to your own journey.
So before we end this, just remember one thing. You don't have to rush your life. You don't have to compete with anyone. And you definitely don't have to compare your journey to someone else's highlight.
Because what you're building, what you're becoming, it's happening in your own time. And that doesn't make it less, it makes it real.
You're not behind. You're just on a path that's yours.
And maybe, instead of looking around, it's time to look within.
Appreciate how far you've come, even if it doesn't feel like much.
Because every small step still counts.
And if today felt a little heavy, that's okay too.
You don't have to have everything figured out.
You're doing better than you think.
Thank you for being here with us, for listening, for feeling, for staying till the end.
This was Fluent Vibe Podcast, a space where you don't have to compare. You just get to be yourself.
Take care, and we'll see you in the next episode.